Hello everybody, hello! Welcome to everyone joining in on this earlier than normal stream. It is 3:01 p.m. I am broadcasting from YouTube, and I am going to pull up my YouTube stream on my phone. I was watching a video about Sex in the City. That has been so much on my feed lately. I don't know if anybody else can relate to that. Does anyone else have the equivalent of an FYP similar to me? Let's put this in the watch later. I bet this music's louder than it normally is. Yeah, let's turn it down a little bit. Alright, let's hit the watch later button, and then I'm gonna join my stream on my own phone so I can see what's going on, you know? Oh, that's not bad! We don't have that bad a latency today. Flash! Oh, thank you so much, Flash, for the immediate gift subs. We love seeing those memberships popping up on screen. Thank you so much for that amazing support. Thank you so much. What a great way to start that stream, baby. Woo! We love seeing that. Thank you so much, Flash. How are you doing today? How's everyone doing today? I wanted to, like, you know, I wanted to zhuzh it up for the Valentine's Day. So, Yo-Yo Kid, if you ever wanted to receive a membership, YouTube determines on my behalf who receives them. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the people actively on the stream. It's the people who've been most active consistently in my streams as of recent, and it generally tends to favor those who have sent super chats and other gifts. So just a little heads up there. If you would like to increase your chances of receiving a gift membership, the first thing you could do is do !gift to learn how to opt in to receive a gift membership in the first place. That's very important. Alright, so, yes, give it up for Flash, please, everybody. Drop some lightning bolts in the chat. Yes, so there will be instructions right there on how to do that, and then you'll be able to potentially receive one in the future. Alright. What was the super chat not on YouTube buy option? Does that still exist? I'm a little confused by that question, Patrick Show. Feel free to reword it, or if anyone else understands, feel free to explain further. In the meantime, now we do have a one queued commission piece for Michael, who is not with us right now. So when you say not with us, it just sounds like they died. He did not die. He's just not here right now, okay? Michael is not with us, but he's still with us. You know what I mean? All right. I'm trying to adjust. These glasses are kind of, there's like a little pokey bit on them. I'm sorry, everybody. I do love getting these silly glasses. They do warm my soul, but there are occupational hazards to getting like $2 pairs of glasses. It is the axolotl on the stairs. All right. Right, at least I didn't say no longer with us. Yeah. Alright, let me, like, wear these on my nose. I feel like an owl when I wear them like this. They are going to fall, though. Jesse wants me to hurry up! Oh, I'm sorry, my free entertainment's not freely entertaining enough for you. You know, you could say those words, Jesse, without being so incredibly rude. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a jerk about it. There we go. There we go. Please is much better. Thank you. I'm a human being. I'm a human being. I'm allowed to have human being feelings, you know? What am I going to draw? Excellent question. I think I'm going to have you all vote for a Pokemon. We have finally completed the last Dex entry. I'm just doing a little heart since it's Valentine's Day week. But I figure after I wrap this up, I'm going to do a Pokemon that you all are going to vote for. Well, it's going to be a specific vote because there are some Pokemon I haven't yet done on my decks yet. So let's create that poll. I'm doing it right now. Let me grab my I'm gonna do some by memory that I know I haven't etched yet. So I haven't etched. Boy, it's hard to think of them all, huh? I've done. I need to grab my... I'll be right back. Okay, I'm selecting a few Pokemon from this book, and I think, okay. So we've got... They have to be Pokemon I haven't edged yet from the Kanto decks. Oh. I swear I did that one. No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, you guys get to vote between these 3 Pokemon, alright? So while you vote, I'm just going to do a little bit more decoration. And as a quick reminder, everybody, there are some brand new YouTube gifts that should be exclusively available for the US viewers watching right now. This is the only time that you will get these exclusive Valentine's gifts. So if you would like to create a unique experience for everyone watching here on YouTube today, you have the singular power to do so. This would be an intimate, unique little slice of Princess Edge history, if I do say so myself. Figured I would make sure to emphasize that because it is Valentine's week. Make sure to cast that vote in the poll itself, but feel free to rally for your favorites in the comments. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep adding to this for a little bit, you know? I like when it looks like a disconnected line because the top of the Etch A Sketch is looking a little funny there. And thank you to everybody who has double tapped that screen. Women sure are talented, Frida. Thank you for using your nobility highlight message for that. We love to see that. Does anybody have any Valentine's Day plans? Kyle and I are going to go to a restaurant that we both really love, and we're going to be in Michigan for it, so. Excellent question, Patrick Show. I could do... You know, I could do a 1-minute drawing if you'd like to send a $2 super chat. Or if you send one of the YouTube gifts, I could upgrade it depending on the amount that you send. Alright. Today I'm just kind of having some fun, doing some vaguely Valentine's-y things, but... There we go. It could be a town in Wales. The town of Poliwrath, known for its beautiful canals. Gosh, it's a little too early for robot time. It's a tie. It is a tie. Alright. I had fun with this drawing. Jesse is like sending all kinds of mixed signals here. You know what? I'll start writing I'm gonna start writing random usernames just to kind of get things moving, you know? Give people time to participate in that poll. Jesse, you're being obstinate. If you don't listen to moderators, you're gonna get booted, so you better answer. Alright. And... Hey, you're very welcome. There you go. I'll just write a couple names for a little bit. Jesse, you're obnoxious. I'll do the honors. Goodbye. It's okay. Everyone was annoyed by Jesse. We kicked him. I should have kicked him as soon as they said hurry up. That should just be an insta-block. Like, I don't really want people to treat me like a dance monkey dance robot, you know? Like, that's not what I am. I'm a human being. I deserve the most basic of respect, you know? What's up, KRP? Hey, I'll write your username next. Alright. Every time I read your username, KRPTV, I think of like a news station. I made it a little big, so I'm gonna have to skinify some of the letters. What's up, Michael? The rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. This is true. Kyle and I were in Baltimore this weekend, and we passed by a light pole. And, hi Hello, Shaman. Everyone's coming. All right. Really, KRP? Well, there you go. There you have it. Let me start with, now that Michael is alive and well in here, he is with us, everyone. I am going to do the honors of rendering his request, which is an axolotl on the stairs, and it was an as long as it takes request, so I'm just gonna pull up a pic of an axolotl. I'm glad to see that people have demonstrated what an axolotl on the stairs looks like, but I'm just gonna draw an axolotl and then draw my own interpretation of what the stairs would look like. I found a great picture of an axolotl just now. You missed it! Hey, go for it, KRP! Feel free to take a screenshot. In fact, what I'll do you one better. Let me just take a quick little picture. If you're on my Discord, and I believe you might be already on my Discord, you could have the higher res photo I just took. No worries if you're not on the Discord, but, you know, little bonus. Feel free to just, if you're interested, you could go to the live stream request channel, and then just say, interested in the KRP TV photo, and I'll know what that means. You can't ping me directly because of settings. It really do be that way. I did that because a lot of people used to ping me all the time. Drove me bonkers, if I do say so myself. Alright. Here we go. Oh, you don't know what's on the upside down sketch. It is but a Kangaskhan. There's a wicked glare that happens on it, but our upside down Kangaskhan. You're very welcome. Okay, we're gonna do the axolotl on the stairs, so many apologies. Give it up for marriage! That's what's up! Marriage is pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. Alright, I'm gonna draw the head of the axolotl right here. It do be that way. This is such a rare mid-afternoon stream. I'm very interested in seeing, like, how well received this kind of stream is. When I read that, this is maybe a deep cut, maybe not, depending on the audience. There's this wonderful scene in Community where the, like, main characters are playing out, like, nightmare scenarios in their head, and then they're actually, like, being shared. And there's a scene where the dean comes busting into a cabin during, like, the rapture, and he's wearing what is, like, very obviously, like, a devil Halloween costume, and he's holding a chainsaw, and he runs in and goes, "Gay marriage!" and starts, like, revving the chainsaw, and everyone starts screaming. It's a very great moment. So when I read that, give it up for marriage, I just play in my brain, gay marriage. Is that too deep a cut for this audience of 27 people? Maybe. It's a fantastic out of context moment from the show. I will never stop talking about how great Community is. Oh man, I need to play more my Nintendo 64 on stream too, because gee dang it, this song slaps so hard. And I need to play more Game Boy Advance, because this song is from Legacy of Goku. Alright, I'm drawing an axolotl. Why am I making it as big as I'm making it? It needs to be on the stairs. What am I doing? I'm a fool. I need to draw it smaller. We're saying goodbye to the axolotl. It's on the pink stairs, and I don't even have room for any of the stairs. Wait. I do have a pink Etch A Sketch. Wait. We're not going to erase. Looks like something from Doctor Who right now. We're gonna scoot this aside. We'll have a partial axolotl. It's an axolotl. That's what it is right now. Okay, I'm grabbing this one so I can draw it smaller. I forgot it had to be on the pink stairs. I heard that song once and it's very good. Okay. This Etch A Sketch has seen better days, but boy does it work. I'm drawing it smaller. But yes, does anybody have any Valentine's Day plans? You know, even when I was single, I always had Valentine's Day plans, and it was to give out Valentines. I had, at one point, gone to a church rummage sale in my middle school years, and they had like 10 boxes of vintage Pokemon Valentines, and I bought like 4 or 5 of them. So I had this grotesque surplus of Valentines that I would just hand out at random throughout my high school and my college years. It's an X, not an axolotl. But yes, I would give out Valentines. And, or I would just dress up Valentine-y. I have a very great photo of me and a friend of mine from college where we both dressed up for Valentine's Day. And I think both of us were single at the time. But if you are single, I totally understand if you don't even really want to do anything on Valentine's Day. I guess the chat can weigh in. How big a thing is Valentine's Day in the US? The merchandise is definitely absolutely crammed into your face every time you go to the grocery store and stuff. Like, you can't go to Target without walking by like 6 aisles of Valentine's stuff, which I personally don't mind, because that's where I stock up on my beautiful pink and red heart decor. I wait all year for the Valentine's sections to pop up at various stores. Just a normal Friday? Hey. Yeah, for me and Kyle, it's kind of a normal Friday. We're going to be flying into Michigan. So that's abnormal. We don't fly too often. And then we are going to, we're going to go to Portillo's, which they have a Michigan location. They have 2 Michigan locations, and we're going to be near one of them, which I'm super stoked about. Because their chocolate cake is legendary, and I'm so excited. I told Kyle, that's what I want to do for Valentine's Day. That's what I want for Valentine's Day. And he is super down for it. So we didn't have to do any reservations. Yeah. Hey, Cloudy. Well spotted. Pokemon Valentines might make Valentine's Day the best. Never had plans for Valentine's Day, but if I received one of those, I'd probably be super happy. You want to hear a fun fact? I save things. Some of you know this about me. I have my whole award book from when I was a child because I saved all the awards I got in elementary and middle and high school. Well, I also saved a Valentine from a certain boy named Jeremy in 2nd grade, and Jeremy was probably the first boy I ever truly had a legitimate crush on. Oh, Jeremy. And he gave me a Pokemon Valentine, which, come on, be still my ever-beating heart. And on that Valentine, and it was from the same set of vintage Valentines I bought a few years later, but it says, I choose you, and then you open it, and it says, to be my Valentine. And to me, that meant, obviously, Jeremy and I are getting married. Well, that didn't necessarily pan out. I'm so sorry, Jeremy, but, you know, Kyle was a more than adequate backup. He may not have given me a Pokemon Valentine, but he's a pretty swell guy. I do love all the heart decor. Heart decor, like, when I was living without Kyle, heart decor definitely had more of a ubiquitous presence in my home. I don't think Kyle would really generally care if I, like, went all out again. But I never really went super all out just because I lived in rentals, right? You couldn't paint walls and stuff. As a reminder, this week only, we have access to some really cool Valentine's-themed gifts. Now, I haven't taken a chance to look at all of them yet. If a moderator could do me a solid, if you're based in the US, if you could take a screenshot of the gifts if you see them and share them on my Discord, I would love to see what they look like. I just kind of want to get more of a lay of the land. I haven't had a chance to look. I wonder if I could see on my phone. I don't know if I can because it's my own stream. Oh, I can! Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm just taking some screenshots here. Sorry, I'm distracted. I think that the new ones are at the top. The shell, cake, target, peas, and bird. Very nice. All right. Well, I just saw him. Sorry, everybody. I guess you don't have to send me that screenshot, mods. And drawing the second eyeball. There we go. Axolotls have fantastic facial expressions. I can understand why they are as loved as they are, you know? What's up, Legend? Nice to see you here. Welcome back. Today we're talking about axolotls and Valentine's Day. I'm trying to get in the Valentine spirit. I have always wanted to spend an entire February wearing Valentine's themed outfits, but that takes work, and the thing that's crazy is I probably have enough ensembles to make it happen. Okay, so we're gonna put this axolotl on the stairs, which means we're gonna put their little hands like that. Oh, this is a cute little axolotl. Look at him. It's like he's scurrying. Alright, so now we're gonna draw, he's like on the, he's not exactly on, he's like peeking past like the edge of a staircase. So we're gonna do, these are weird stairs, everybody. There we go. We've got one stair. He's on the stairs. I'll make them three-dimensional. Being a little extra here. There we go. He's climbing up those stairs. There we go. I'm pretty content. I think this was the right Etch A Sketch to switch to as well. I'm content with the crisp darkness of the line. And it's not at the sacrifice of being too thick. That could be a problem with these Etch A Sketches. Yeah, this axolotl, he just checking in. He just wants to know what's up. There we go. And there we go. Uh-oh. 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 This Etch A Sketch is fighting me real hard. It's about to break. Don't break, Etch A Sketch. Don't break. I have to go a different direction. Oh, I feel it. There's like a sixth sense you get. I know. Isn't it an early stream today? Normally I don't stream this early, but I do have plans this evening. I should tell you all about it. I'm going to a craft night at the local library. Is that the most wholesome thing you can do? I'm going to a craft night, and I'm working on a project that was assigned to me from the person who runs the other craft night. Remind me at the end of the stream to share it with all of you, alright? We're gonna be here for probably another hour or so. Or maybe after I finish this drawing, I could show you the other craft project I'm working on. So I'm going to a craft night. Very excited about it. And this craft night at the library only happens around once a month, but the last month it didn't happen. Actually, the last 2 months it didn't happen because of winter and stuff. Now, tomorrow we're supposed to get a lot of snow. Your mom will be proud. She would, honestly, I can't wait for my mom to come out to visit again, Lidylicious, because I'm going to be able to take her to some of this craft stuff, and I know she's just going to freaking love it. I thought it'd be really fun to do some kind of like a sewing class or something with my mom when she comes to visit. Because I could arrange for that. I could arrange for like private lessons. Alright. And now I wanted to make this stair as short as the one before it, but I'm making it taller because I didn't want to create something called a tangent, which is like lines that look like they match up a little to it. Yeah. So the craft, I'll show you after this. So it's a sewing craft, surprisingly enough. I've never, well, okay, that's not true. I've sewn buttons and I've sewn little, like, holes together in clothing. I've done, like, very basic repair work that I'm sure is not, like, very well done. But, I started a project that I wasn't even planning to do, but the teacher thought that it would look nice, so. Yes, tangents annoy me too. So I decided it came at the sacrifice. This is a very dangerous staircase to walk down because the stairs are different heights. So just giving you all a heads up. Be careful when walking down these stairs. Also, you don't want to trip on the axolotl, right? Yeah, gotta go. Might be back, might not. Have a good one, Patrick Show. Thanks for tuning in. There we go. And that is the axolotl on the pink stairs. There we go. Oh, this is such a cutie patootie. Look at him. He's such a vibe. Thanks for tuning in, Frida. I'll even, you know what? I don't often do this, but I like this one. I like the composition. I like the simplicity. I'm really happy with how the little stairs came about. So I'm gonna sign it. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Just like that, baby. Just like that. Well, let me drop that. There we go. Hey, an axolotl on the pink stairs. Yes, there's a... I didn't make room for a banister, but this one doesn't have one on the side. We actually have a staircase like this in our house. It is dangerous for children. Good thing Kyle and I are not children, and we don't have any. But if we ever had children come visit, we'd have to really, like, prepare them and warn the parents of the children, like, hey, this is a hazard. We don't have a banister at this part of the stairs. It's a very tiny portion that goes into the basement. Let me show you all the project, though. So let me just flip to this screen for a sec, okay? There we go. Let me show you something. So I was assigned a project from the person who runs this one of the craft nights. And she has these sewing machines, and I've never used a sewing machine before. And she saw this project, and she said, oh, it'd be perfect for Etch A Sketch. You gotta try this. So she let me draw whatever I wanted. And the way it's gonna look is there's going to be a red border around it. And then she actually made the 2 white knobs for me, which was very sweet of her. So I didn't know what I was gonna do, but it was my first time ever using a sewing machine before. So, like, there was a lot of... I was just winging it, everybody, okay? But this is what, so I drew this crown. I used some, like, white chalk to kind of draw the outline. So it taught me how to, like, rotate the thread and stuff. And then this, I don't know why I made my life this complicated. I'm still working on trimming these little bits. As you can tell, I'm learning that J is a little bit long, but frankly, I kind of think it's charming that it's, like, I feel like it's my kindergartner writing phase. And, you know, now that I'm looking at it, the A is a little crooked. But the N and the E are pretty good. I just, yeah, I'm in my kindergartner sewing phase right now. And this will be my first sewing project with the sewing machine. And then she let me borrow a needle. And then these are the little knobs that she made for it. I gotta be careful when I open this. So these are the little knobs that will be sewn onto the final product. And tonight I'm going to keep working on it. Right, it's 1 line. Yeah, and honestly, I should have, I guess, kept it 1 line. That would have been more clever, but I unfortunately didn't stick to that just because, like, they're actually not connected. They're not connected. But I wanted the crown to be connected, you know? I wanted the crown to be, so. I guess I could have just kept running it to write the whole name. That would have been clever. Yeah, no, and I think that's honestly what the teacher thought, too, was that I could, like, write my whole name without... But I didn't want to freehand that because it seemed really difficult. And then I made it harder for myself by disconnecting the letters. I could theoretically run more thread and then make them connected. I should do that, but... I complicated it more for myself. And honestly, I don't mind this. I think this is cute. It's like, it says my name, you know? It's fun. And it was like the perfect fabric, too. I know I can't really show it very well, but this fabric, it like looks like the texture of an Etch A Sketch screen. All of those lines, it's this linen-y texture. It's really good for an Etch A Sketch screen. I bet I have an Etch A Sketch that can really, like, you could see it really well on, like, see how there's, like, some, you know, lines and all that. Like, it just really, it's good. It's good stuff. All right, looks like we've been participating in a vote for a little while, so I'm gonna pull up a Pokemon card to use as inspiration for the next Pokemon I'm about to do. So just a moment, everybody. Okay. I'm looking for inspo. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna open this image a bit more just to take a closer look. Let's see. I kind of like... I like how angry Poliwrath is. I'm looking at all these different cards. Ah, yeah, Clefable would be cool. I'm trying to stick with red Etch A Sketches for consistency. I'm not sure if I'll be actually photoshopping some of the Etch A Sketch frames that were pink in the past to red, just to, like, keep the images all consistent. I think... Alright, I found an interesting Poliwrath that I'm going to use as, like, a very base. I like the pose. And I think that that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this as moderate inspiration, everybody. Why is it a lower resolution? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to save this and share it on screen. Okay. And then I'm going to show you all. So this is the image I'm thinking about rendering. This one here. And I actually have this Pokemon card. But I'm gonna do things a little different. I like how he's made of clay. I've interacted with some of the largest Etch A Sketches out there. Let's hide the gift options. There we go. I wonder what this... If I have seen the actual biggest one. I have seen some really big ones at, like, children's museums and all that. Let's lock that. And I'm actually going to look directly at my own stream for viewing that. Let's set this aside. Will this be a good Etch A Sketch card? I think it will. That's cool. Alright, let's see. I am going to erase the partial axolotl so that I can free it up for the Poliwrath. Okay. There we are. And I can't forget these scissors for the craft night tonight. I'm really trying hard to become more involved in my community, and I'm so grateful that this community has a wealth of these types of opportunities that make me feel like it feels so easy to integrate myself here so far. I'm so grateful for that. These fit before, why don't they fit now? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't want to break this case. Maybe they didn't fit before. Maybe that's the secret. There we go. You like certain Pokemon cards, like the one you saw, a Yarn Voltorb or maybe Electrode, and like the idea that instead of card art. That's cool. There's a lot of really creative Pokemon cards out there in the universe. Alright, am I still too high? Yeah, let me go a little bit lower. I want the head to... Here, I'm just gonna do like a brief... Alright, so that's... I might actually start with the spiral. Maybe the center of the spiral. Yeah, I'm gonna start with the center of the spiral. Start a little bit lower. There we go. Yeah, a little higher. Boy, am I indecisive with this drawing today, I'll tell you what. Okay. Starting with Poliwrath's Spiral. Yeah, some of them have a different feel. I've recently started creating a folder of images. I went through, this is insane, I went through every single English set of Pokemon cards on my phone, and then I took screenshots of all the cards that I liked the most, and most of them are common and uncommon cards. Like, they're not even holographic, they're not even rare, and I'm so grateful for that, everybody. I'm so grateful for that, because it means if I want to start collecting all these random cards, it's actually not going to be, like, too insane to do that. And I'm incredibly grateful for that. And it kind of keeps it fun. Keeps it light, keeps it silly. I've been collecting a lot of Milotics. And there's a couple cards I want to get of Cradily, because I've actually started falling in love with the look of Cradily. I think it's such a cool looking Pokemon. But Milotic I'd like to get a lot of cards of. There's certain Milotics that I'll never get, though, because I just don't want to spend a lot of money on it, you know? There's other Milotics that I'm like, you know, it'd be nice to incidentally collect them, but, like, I only really want to spend a couple bucks a piece. It's like collecting art, you know? So this will be the third spiral. Okay. There we go. And finishing up the spiral here. There we are. I'm just cleaning up the spiral by going over it. You see the little white dot going through the spiral? That's me doing cleanup work. I've talked about this a number of times before, but I often hold my breath while Etch A Sketching. I need to work hard to breathe sometimes. Whew. You don't really have a card collection, but you like Pokemon cards. Every once in a while you'll get a pack. That's fun. I hear the most recent pack is really hard to get. Definitely makes me grateful that I'm not interested in modern trading card games so much, because it just sounds horrible to be a current collector of Pokemon. I feel bad for anybody who, like, genuinely wants to just collect the new ones because they're fun. Like, my poor nephew, it's gotta be a crappy time for him to collect Pokemon, you know? Ah, thank you, KRP. I appreciate that. And yes, prismatic evolutions. So unfortunately, I'm in a number of Pokemon, like Pokemon marketplace groups where people buy and sell Pokemon stuff, and they'll sell Pokemon cards, and that's fine because I like to collect some of the older cards, so people sell vintage in that group. But man, oh man, they sell. The group is just dominated with posts about prismatic, and it sucks. A lot of us, yeah, a lot of you would, but don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I subconsciously hold my breath all the time. I think it's like one of those situations where I just feel like, oh, if I hold my breath, I have a steadier hand a little bit. Or maybe I'm more focused when I hold my breath. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to do some things that are a little different from the card illustration, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But in the meantime, I thought it'd be funny to give him, like, more of a... Let me think for a moment. I'm gonna have him, like, doing one of these poses. I'm making his legs a little longer. There we go. Something like that. I could have made them flat, and I kind of regret not making them flat. Like, a mirror image of one another, but like, whatever. That's okay. Alright, and now I'm gonna draw his fists up in the air. There we go. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who has liked the stream so far. That super helps me out. Glad to know that you're all appreciating today's stream. And how many fingers does Poliwrath have? I need to look up another picture of Poliwrath's hand. 1 second. This one is not the best picture of Poliwrath's hand I could have selected. He's got how many fingers? 4. Okay. I'm kind of making this up. And I don't know where his other thumb is hidden in his fingers. I don't think this Poliwrath is gonna make the decks, everyone. I'm not happy with the hand. I messed it up. Ah, well. I'll continue. We'll see if he makes the decks. There we go. What's with the left knee? I should have made them the same. I should have made them... I'm gonna do something here. Alright. Now I'm going to... I want to make them the same. There's some edits that I'm gonna do. Let's see here. And then I'm going to... Yeah. I want to make it the same. Now I can... And now I can... I kind of like the idea of making it symmetrical. The original illustration is not. But like, I don't mind that. There we go. It's rare to do a partial erase. People ask sometimes. But this made it a lot quicker for me to just go blah, 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 you know? Alright. Before I get into the other details, I need to look at, more closely at a reference photo of a Poliwrath's hands. Alright, I mean, I'm looking at this Poliwrath, and it just has 3 fingers. Yeah, it just has 3 fingers. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so I'm gonna come across this way. And I'm just gonna draw... That's basically what I see, is just... That's it. I'm looking at the original Pokemon card illustration, and that's basically what the original card has. So now I'm just going to... Oh, Colin, remember when I used your hands as a reference photo for, like, solving a Rubik's Cube? Who needs thumbs for punching? Nah, you just need knuckles. You don't remember that? I should pull up the picture. Here, I'll show you. Well, I could show you the... 1 second. I'll show the picture. I used your hands as the reference photo for this. I remember photographing you at Mom's house in Muskegon, like, 5 years ago. More than that, like, 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago. Anyways, this was the rendition. I'm gonna be doing another Rubik's drawing based on this. This is just totally an aside here. But, yeah, it was like a long time ago. But anyways, I'm gonna be doing another one. Yeah, I don't know if I ever showed you the final drawing. Here, I'll just park it here for a sec so I could show the details a bit more. Yeah. This was the final rendition. And, I'm gonna be drawing something like this again. I think I'm actually going to do another photograph though, because I don't have the original photo. I don't think I do. We'll see. If I do have the original photo, then I might very well use it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Colin. And that's your hands. That's your fit. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing another one of those as a commissioned piece on the classic Etch A Sketch on the Rubik's edition, which I got to do the decal for. So it's all full circle, baby. All full circle. Where is the stylus? Where is the stylus? There it is. There we go. Hand model. You don't think they'll like your TV thumb? What's your TV thumb? What happened to the spiral? Oh, many things happened on today's stream, I'll tell you what. The spiral will be coming back. You'll be pleased to know, KRP, that there is a way to make them permanent, because I do sell commissions, and every now and then I'll even sell the drawings that I make on stream. Sometimes people buy those. But if you'd like to see the process for which I make my art permanent, you can, exclamation point permanent. Thank you, Michael. Alright, where am I going to start this spiral? I'm trying to, like, make out where I started it before. I got a duck, everybody. Aha! I guess the other thumb didn't make it to my drawing. Okay, I'm just gonna... Sorry, I have to do this. It looks silly, but it is required right now. Here, I can... I don't know if I can... I don't think that I can. Not with this. There we go. Alright, I gotta duck for a sec. Just to see, like, what used to be here a little more easily. I guess you can't hear me very well. You were looking for it. Hey, what's up, Mr. Andre? Here, I'll fix the camera. Nice to see you here, Mr. Andre. Today we are hosting an earlier guess-a-thon than normal. I'm celebrating Valentine's week. YouTube has dropped a bunch of new Valentine's themed gifts that are only available this week. If I can find the original photo, I'll send it to you, because I bet you'll recognize your hands. I remember it was 2012 when I did it. It was 2012, so that was 13 years ago. What's up, Mr. Andre? Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy to be here. Happy that you're here today, Mr. Andre. How do I add custom emotes to your channel? Ooh, on YouTube? I can make that, so you have to go to your Earn tab in Studio, and then you have to click on the memberships, and then there's a button, I think on the top right on desktop, where it's like customized perks, and then from there you can upload emotes. Yeah, they made special gifts for this week only, so they're like a unique experience that can be only happening for a limited time. Hey! Holy cow! Oh! I'm seeing it! I'm seeing it! Ah, I'm so glad that OBS tells me like 2 seconds before it shows on my phone. Ah, thank you, Michael, for the bird gift! Ah, I should have taken a screenshot. Dang nabbit. Next time I'll take a screenshot if I ever get one of these gifts. Thank you so much. That was a unique experience, everybody. Oh, that was lovely. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh, much appreciated. Yeah, it did. It like covered everything. That's a cute gift. I like the bird. It did. It covered up the whole chat. That was very cute. Oh, I should end the poll. Poliwrath won by my least favorite percentage. Thank you to everybody who did participate in that vote. And thank you, Michael, for the gift! Hey. Does anyone recognize that this is the Pokemon theme song in Japanese? I really like this version of the song that's instrumental. There we go. And to anyone watching the VOD, you won't even be able to see that on the VOD. And perfect. Now I gotta clean up the spiral once again. I always hold my breath while drawing spirals, man. You know, it looks so nice outside, and we're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow. I'm looking out the window, and it's like nice and sunny. It looks kind of poopy just because it's winter time, but I assume winter's been pretty bad for a lot of you too, right? Like, I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one feeling like this winter has sucked. Oh, you can't post your own emotes in other people's chats. YouTube, if you're watching, we would love it if you could add that feature. I know a lot of other streamers would love to be able to use their emotes in other people's chats. Definitely here in the UK. Yeah, it's just been... it's been a blech winter this year. Last winter was so much better. So much better. There we go. Yep, lots of flooding, really. That's a surprise to hear. Flooding. I do not associate the UK with flooding. As long as YouTube has this emote, I'm set. Hey, I hear you there, Michael. Thank you for the reminder, Toby. I definitely have been probably a bit dehydrated these last few days, too. We had a couple hurricanes. Holy cow. I definitely don't associate hurricanes with anywhere but the US. I know there's like typhoons in other countries. Also, what's up, Toby? I didn't see you here earlier. But your chinchillas. What about your chinchillas? They're cute. Hasn't snowed that much, but we've had a lot of rain. Ugh. It's just poopy weather all around. I'm waiting for a sunny day because I have 9 Etch A Sketches downstairs that I have had on the queue to photograph for a while now, and the weather hasn't been good. It's just been so gloomy. It's always hard to photograph in winter. On one hand, the lighting can be really nice because it's like overcast, but on the other hand, it's dark. Oh, your chinchilla emotes. I understand. I thought it was like, you were like, no, the winter is good for my chinchillas. And I'm like, really? I know they're fluffy. Maybe they do like colder weather, like huskies. They're like the husky of the rodential universe. The rodential cinematic universe. Okay, so now I'm gonna draw the angry eyes. You think they hate it? Do they like warmth? I bet they're very cat-like in their desire for warmth. Do you have crimson chin emotes? My chin emote. We've got crimson chin, lapis lazuli chin, lavender chin. The chin cinematic universe. There we go. Now we're getting the angry eyes. This is what you could really use to tell the difference between Poliwrath and Poliwrath. Poliwrath is not sufficiently angry enough to be a Poliwrath, hence the wrath in Poliwrath. The crimsonest of emotes. Crimson chinchilla. Oh, that has to exist, right? Crimson chinchilla. Somebody who put their chinchilla in like a crimson chin mask on it or something. That's gotta exist. It's a funny thought. I like combining things like that. Do I draw Pokemon only? I actually draw all kinds of things. Great question. I draw people, places, things, memes, names, people. I already said people. Animals. I've etched all kinds of things. If you're curious about what I can draw in an Etch A Sketch, I encourage you to check out my YouTube Shorts feed because I have a whole boatload of time-lapse videos and other videos that showcase examples of what I draw in an Etch A Sketch. Alright, so now I'm going to do some shading. Oh, that was my phone reminding me about craft night tonight. Thank you, phone. I could look up what Shinra from Fire Force is. I bet I could. Let me look it up. Oh, yeah. You thought I was just drawing real fast. So, yes, so right now I'm only doing commissions. I was going to finish up this, but I do have, I'll show you. Let me hide this for a sec. These are the options for if you're interested in, having your art commissioned. It depends on which level of super chat you said. The green, yellow, or orange. Frida is back, baby! Woo! Ah, Ben. I actually haven't, but you know how good that sounds right now? Oh, Ben. That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh. My life would be so different if that man just gave me name brand SpaghettiOs. I genuinely believe I would have been more attracted to him if he just hooked me up with the correct kind of SpaghettiO. Alright, I'm gonna do some shading here. go. Doing shading. Oh, I need to shorten that, huh? Can a mod add that to my to-do list? Can a mod add that to my to-do list of the Say My Name? You know, what sucks is that Nightbot used to force me, like, it used to, it wouldn't let me type anymore, but then they stopped doing that, and I don't know why. But it still has the character limit, so I don't know if I've reached the character limit anymore when I add a command. So yeah, if somebody could, if someone could add. That would be appreciated. Add that to my to-do list. I feel like the mods have been waiting to use that one for a while. Goodbye! 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 That must have felt really good, mods. Did it feel good? Did it feel good for you too? Excellent question, Anonymous. How did I start sketching to begin with? They wanted one for once in their life. You know, it's going to be so hard for them to get one too. They're going to have to scroll so much to find another live stream here on YouTube. It's going to be so hard for them. Oh. What was I saying? Anonymous, how did I start sketching? So for me, it was a product of boredom. When I was very young, I would go visit my grandma on weekends, and she wouldn't let me watch TV as much as I wanted. And we had a series of toys at the house, but one of those toys was Etch A Sketch, and I just picked up an Etch A Sketch to pass the time. Before I knew it, I kind of got really obsessed with the toy and was starting to draw some kind of silly, detailed stuff, especially for the age that I was. You know, I was spending inordinate amounts of time on a single drawing, you know, over half an hour just working away methodically. So I really got like tunnel visioned into it from around age 4. Excellent question. See, I'll say usernames to people who are contributing to the chat, like Anonymous. Shout out to Anonymous. You know? You know what I mean, everyone? Shout out to Anonymous. You're very welcome, Anonymous. Thank you, Gabo. That phobia. What if I start, mods, what if I start really grotesquely mispronouncing people's usernames? What if, like, the people who ask for shoutouts, I just, like, really butcher the heck out of them? Like, just, you know, for the person that was in here, I'd be like, Bevile? Breville? Brave. Hey, Aaron. Hey, I know that rep. That's a good one. Has there been a drawing that you've found hard to do and want to come back to later? Ooh, there are certainly drawings that take multiple sessions, and there are certainly drawings that have taken multiple tries. In fact, I believe I posted on YouTube here. Maybe I didn't, but I posted on my other socials recently a series of Pokemon drawings that I've done, and one of them was a Ponyta, which I think that was my 4th attempt. Sometimes it's just hard. That's what you were going to do? Yeah. Wow. What is this audience today? What is this audience? This is disgusting. This chat. Why does YouTube think, oh, Princess Edge is gonna love this person coming into your stream? This Princess Edge is gonna flip out. Wow. Okay, let's What have I walked into? What's up, Nest? Nice to see you here. You know, we're just Etch A Sketch it up. Ah, he's off center. The Poliwrath is off center, everyone. Nutella is pretty yummy. I went to a Nutella cafe in Chicago with Kyle because Kyle really likes Nutella. It's because his arm is longer on this side. Actually, it helped a little bit. You're flabbergasted they said free. Honestly, that is the most shocking part. That is honestly a solid point. That's so funny. Shaming. Especially on pancakes. It is very yummy on pancakes. I'm gonna say a hot take. I think Nutella is a little bit too sweet for me. It's a little too rich. I could take it in microscopic doses, you know? That does make me feel better, Anonymous. Thank you. We should go look at the Hollywood side. Let's all fly to California, fly to LAX, go to Los Angeles, and get that nice view so we can take a look. Peanut butter is better. I'm much more likely to use peanut butter, so I'm with you there, Lady Delicious. I think that's fair. Oh, we do have Pancake Day, and the only reason why I know we have Pancake Day, KRP, is because I have a friend who is... I have some, like, pancake artist friends, and they celebrate National Pancake Day. It's probably their Christmas. Is your favorite food peanut butter? Peanut butter is my go-to solution for hiccups. So now we're going to clean this up. We're going to make everything look a little more crisp, because right now everything looks fuzzy, and Poliwrath is not fuzzy, alright? Might be this Tuesday, actually. Well. Okay, so we've cleaned up the inside, and now I'm doing the outside. Let's fix this eye. Ooh, I made him look more evil, and I don't hate that. I kind of gave him a pokey eye. So, I'm not taking any free requests at this time. I think... I could... Actually, I'll hide this now. There we go. As of right now, I'm only doing commission requests. Oh. Nope, I missed a call from Kyle. Oh well. I'll have to check on that later. No worries. I've not tried Trader Joe's cookie butter, but that sounds pretty good. Hazelnut spread, so that would be Nutella, right? Is Nutella hazelnut spread? I think that's what Nutella has in it. There we go. Ayo. Woo. You don't have Trader Joe's? I'm so sorry. Although, honestly, no. I take that back. I've got beef with Trader Joe's. Okay. We're pausing the music for this. I've got a problem with Trader Joe's, and it's very simple, everybody. They discontinued my favorite food. They're dead to me, okay? They are dead to me. They discontinued the turkey bolognese sauce. It was the only thing I consistently bought at Trader Joe's. And they decided, with all of their foreknowledge and their great comprehension of the universe, that the turkey bolognese sauce needed to be Thanos snapped, making a callback from earlier this stream, away from existence. And I looked through the entire store like 3 times, and if you've ever been in a Trader Joe's, you know how packed it is and how annoying it is to get a parking spot there, because that's one of the reasons why it's cheaper to shop there, because they allocate less parking space by the way that they do their zoning laws so that they can get smaller real estate to give better prices to their customers. I'm mad. I'm mad that they got rid of their turkey bolognese sauce. I'm mad about it. Mad at... I used to get their Chicago popcorn. Nope. Nope. Kyle will bring it up sometimes. You want to go to Trader Joe's? No. No. They did me dirty. I'm not going back to Trader Joe's. No way, no how. Unless they bring back what they promised me. We made a contract. I would continue purveying their establishment, and they would provide me with the goods. It was so good, too. And it's their fault. It's their fault. No, I'm not done. I'm not done. It's their fault. It's their fault. If they wouldn't have given me a free sample of their quinoa fusilli noodles with the turkey bolognese sauce, then I would have never known, and maybe my life would be better off having never learned. It's that whole, do you wish that you never found love, or would you have rather experienced love and loss? You know, a lot of people say the latter, but I don't know. I'm living on the other side of that. I got the love and the loss, and now we're in the loss stage of life, and that's going on the rest of my life. Should I have just gone that whole decade of my life without turkey bolognese sauce? Would that have made my life better? Not having this knowledge that something so delicious once existed that no longer exists anymore. I'm just saying. I'm mad at Trader Joe's. I will die on this hill. And it is a large hill. It is an impressive hill. And there are dozens of us that miss this. There are Reddit threads about the turkey bolognese sauce at Trader Joe's. You know, Alora, I used to do that. I used to send the emails, but I think I might have. I think I actually might have. Yeah. I don't trust them anymore, Anonymo. They taught me a valuable lesson, and it's that in the blink of an instant, they could just decide on a whim to get rid of your favorite thing. I don't want a new favorite thing at Trader Joe's. They did me dirty. I'm done with them. I'm done with Trader Joe's. Can't believe them. It was so good, too. And Kyle, he understands, okay? He's learned this about me, that I have a penchant for falling in love with foods that just disappear. They just never come back. Kyle likes to claim that he is the unlucky one between us. No. It is me with food. 100%. Kyle and I will go out to a restaurant. I'll have something with meat in it. There's a bone in it. No, his meat is totally fine. No, mine's got the random bones and, like, grizzle and stuff. I've got bad food luck. I have a knack for falling in love with foods that not enough people in the universe care about, and it is therefore not profitable enough to keep existing. I'm not letting go of this. Not letting go of it. Australia sadly doesn't have much in the way of American fast food. You do have some, but the very few you have are about 40 minutes to an hour away. Alas, Serena, I'm sure there are, like, copycat recipes. Thank you. Thank you for what I am going to interpret as unironic violence, Lidylicious. That is a solidarity violin emoji drop. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. I think I'm gonna riot in the streets because it happened. Take over the world. I like that. That is the only logical final step to that, Alora. Is taking over the world. I will not let this go. The most smallest unironic violin for sure. Trader Jane's, yeah. You get $2 chuck at Trader Joe's. You get what would we call the Trader Jane's. You know, speaking of $2 chuck. Thank you, Frida. I need this solidarity. Speaking of $2 chuck, so Kyle and I went to the grocery store the other day, and there is a liquor store nearby because you know, sometimes grocery stores have it, but it varies from state to state in the U.S. Like some states, they cannot legally sell liquor in a grocery store. In other states, they can. Well, anyways, there's a liquor store in the same strip mall as the grocery store. And Kyle said, oh, you should pop in and see if they have Malort. So I was like, well, you know, it's worth a try. Maybe, if anything, they could order it from a supplier because it's like Jepson's. You could order it like they do distributors, and usually liquor store owners might have like contacts that they could special order, and you just pay like a premium, right? Right? So I go in, and I knew it was off to a bad start because I go up to the counter and I said, do you have any Malort? And he goes, Merlot is over there. It wasn't happening, chat. It wasn't happening. Then I had to go, no, not Merlot, Malort. And so I showed a picture on my phone. Do you have this? It's called Malort. Commonly drink in Chicago? No? Do you have a contact with the distributor? No? Okay, goodbye. Yeah. Yeah. If it's a recent thing. Well, so Malort is one of those things that's really specific to Chicago. It's not really sold much outside of Chicago. And it's known for being terrible, but I have made the misfortune of developing a taste for it. So that was my mistake. Oh, the sauce? Oh. Oh. Sorry, I'm on a Malort tangent now, as I tend to get on. Yeah, the sauce. I could probably copycat that sauce. That's true. But, like, okay. Alright. Rant part 3. Here's the thing about the copycats. The thing that I loved about the Trader Joe's turkey bolognese sauce and the Dunkin' Donuts chicken salad on a croissant is that I could just walk into the establishments, buy these things, and then you go to Trader Joe's and you just chuck that brick of frozen turkey bolognese sauce, throw it in a pan, and let it just simmer for like 15 minutes, and eventually it's a beautiful, non-coagulated, perfect consistency turkey bolognese sauce that pairs excellently with the quinoa fusilli noodles that they still sell, but I only had one purpose for in life, which was the turkey bolognese. All right? Same can be said for the Dunkin' Donuts chicken salad on a croissant, right? You would walk into the establishment, you'd say, hey, may I have a chicken salad on a croissant? And 5 minutes later, the perfect fluffy / greasy consistency, the perfect zest, flavor, softness to crunch, the perfect consistency, everything was ready and perfect and right in 5 minutes. I don't want to make it. Part of the magic was the package that it came in. Part of the magic was the experience of acquiring these mythical foods. It doesn't hit the same to make it. I could, but I don't want it. It's like that one video on TikTok of the guy who's like, why do people still make baked brownies from the box? And he goes, no, because it's easy and I'm stupid. When he was describing why he bakes brownies from the box, and I'm with him. It's because it's easy and I'm stupid. Oh, yes, it is a croissant when you get the chicken salad on a croissant at Dunkin' Donuts. It's a croissant otherwise, but it's a croissant when you get it. If they discontinue Malort, I swear. If they discontinue Malort, I don't even want it. I think there was a brief part of the history of Malort where there was a chance it was going to get discontinued, but I think now it's more popular, so I want it to be more popular. I want to get it here in Maryland, okay? All right. part 4 of the rant complete. Prohibition. It's good. Okay, I'm not going to say it's good. I'm going to say I like it. I think that's fair. I like it. It makes you very warm and tickly. Come out to Maryland. I'll acquire some. It'll be the least convenient way for you to get Malort. It's way more geographically easy for you to go to Chicago to get it. But it's not as fun. We have a pool. Come out when the sun is good, you know, when it's warm outside. All right. Drawing the Pokemon, almost done. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Ness. I appreciate it. What's the small issue, Ness? Are you, I don't know which one you're talking about, because, like, you could be talking about the turkey bolognese sauce, you could be talking about the chicken salad on a croissant, you could be talking about Malort. Australia. That does complicate things. How about you go to Arizona next week and keep me away from my coworkers? Is there a reason specifically for Australia? Or, not Australia, Arizona. I'm misreading my messages. Alright. The Malort. Oh, yes. No. I bet, I get what you're saying, Ness. I should have said for Liddy-licious why I should go to Arizona. But yes, for the Malort, that would be more complicated. The company's having a summit there. Ah, I see. Oh, that's cool. Where in Arizona? Alright, I think I'm done with this Poliwrath. I'm just gonna find a place to park the stylus and call it for now. I'll work on the background some other time. I'm pretty content with it. Just to give you all a reference, this is what it looked like before. And that's what I turned it into. That's what I imagined. That's how he walks. He walks like a crab. Alright, wrong Pokemon. Thank you, Serena. I appreciate that. Hey! Gonna dip a wad to the city ASAP. Phoenix I've never been to. I went to Tucson. I had a layover in Phoenix to go to Tucson. Bet they got cacti. Go check out some cacti. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna pause the music and say some final words with everybody. So, well, I gotta hit the right button to do that. Taking out my... There we go. These are adorable, but I need to sand them or something to make them a little less painful. Ah. Thank you, Mr. Andre. I so sincerely appreciate that. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in today. You gotta go to bed now? Start your day, Ness? What? Yes, that makes sense. You're, like, on the other side of the universe, so it is a very different time where you are. Been fun hanging out with you all today. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Don't forget to like. Oh, we love to see that, Ness. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go hug a cacti. That's a cacti. A cactus. Go hug a group of cacti. All right. Thank you, KRP. Yeah, it's just going to be a little... Yeah, it's going to be a quaff night. Croissant. Quaff night. Yeah, I'm going to go and do some fun crafting. And finish up my needlepoint thing. It's not needlepoint. I'm using a needle for things. So I'm going to struggle with that for probably around an hour. And I might bring some other assignment. I've got a sketch that I was working on. So maybe I'll work on that more. I think that'll be fun. Well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being there for me in my time of deep hurt at Trader Joe's for offending me so deeply. I can never forgive. Unless they bring it back. I'll totally forgive them if they bring it back. I'm just saying. If you're listening to Trader Joe's, you should totally bring it back. That's all I'm saying. All right, everyone. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and night wherever you happen to be in the world. And as always, each and every one of you could be anywhere on the internet. It is the World Wide Web after all, and you've chosen to spend this time with me, which I never want to take for granted. Seriously, you're all such sweethearts, and I always enjoy spending time with you. So, hope to see you tomorrow at what? Around the same time? What time? Let me find out. At 4 p.m., it's going to be a doodle chat stream. I'm going to be hosting it from my telefono, baby. I'm going to be just pointing it down at a doodle, and we're going to hang out together. So, would love to see you all then. All right, everyone. Peace out.